All right, so we've got a summer green extravaganza today. We've got the star of the show, which is the fennel. We've got broccoli, but not as you know it. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. We've got garden peas, we've got courgettes, and we're gonna layer all these up in a summer green lasagna. Fennel is the most amazing vegetable. A lot of people don't know. It's packed full of nutrients. It's anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. It's one of my superhero veggies, definitely. Right, let's get into it. Right, I'm going to start with getting our bechamel sauce on. And so we've got our cashew milk into the cashew milk, black peppercorns, we've got a few fennel seeds, and we've got some cloves. I'll pop those straight in there. On top of that, a couple of fresh rosemary sprigs and some thyme and a couple of bay leaves as well. Just an outrageous level of yumminess. So we've got that ticking over. Just going to leave that on there for a while. The next thing I'm going to do is start prepping my veggies. What I'm going to do, we're going to keep these nice and chunky, nice and rustic. So I'm just going to bash off this end. And what I'm going to do with all of these trimmings, I'm just going to pop them straight into the milk, and we're going to get more layers of flavour in there. So we're going to go for about something like that. And what we want to aim to do with the fennel is get a nice bit of sort of caramelization. So that's what we're looking for. Nice bit of colour on there. Take them straight off. I'm going to do one side because I don't want them to cook through too much. Okay. And then straight in with the courgettes. All right, so we've got that lovely caramelized colour on the courgette, and then we're going to go straight in with the onions. And while they're ticking, I'm going to get 3 garlics. So a little shimmy, bang in. Onto the broccoli. But today we're not going to be using the florets. You can save them for your other dishes at home. But we're going to be using these guys, which is the what a lot of people throw away. It's a whole new vegetable unto its own right, I think. And I'm just going to kind of trim down and just get the sort of more tough external layer off. We love a bit of zero waste. It means that you've basically got 2 vegetables for the price of 1. Okay, so I'm going to get 500 mils of water on. Use a nice stock cube, nice organic stock cube. And straight in with the peas. While that's coming up to temperature, I'm going to make the roux. So I've got 70 grams of olive oil, about 80 grams of organic flour. Cashew milk, which has been infusing all that time. So we've got all that flavour. I can really smell the fennel in there and all the herbs, the bay's coming through really nicely. And I'm going to pop that into there on a kind of low to medium heat. I'm going to use my spatula and just make sure I've got everything out of the corners. Give that a good whisk. That's what we're looking for. That kind of, you can start seeing the whisk is leaving a bit of a trail in there. That's looking nice. All right, so these peas have had a couple of minutes at boiling. I'm going to get these straight into my blender. Does look a bit like mushy peas, but it's going to be good. Okay, so we're ready to start layering up the lasagna. So we're going to go vegetable, pea, pasta, bechamel. That's going to be the sequence. So on each layer, we're going to use a bit of this, which is nutritional yeast. So this is every vegan's best friend, full of B vitamins. It's good stuff, but it's also got a kind of that cheesy flavour, which definitely missing on lasagna if it wasn't in there. Okay, and then we'll go with the fennel. And on top of those fennels, I'm going to use our onion and garlic and fennel seeds, if you're using them. Then our final veggie layer is our broccoli. Last layer of peas on top of the broccoli stalks. There we go. Last layer of bechamel. so many layers of flavour in there, and once you've got your nutritional yeast on top, you get that cheesy flavour, you get all the things you want in a lasagna. Middle of the oven, 180. All right, bosh. Okay, it's been about an hour. This is a pretty hearty piece of the green summer lasagna. I've got some fennel fronds, I've got some basil, I've got some parsley, and a bit of cucumber. Just to finish it off, I've got a cheeky little forage element, and basically you've got a sort of wild garlic caper. And if you haven't done this before, it's a great thing to do next year. And there we have it. I hope you go ahead and make a summer vegan lasagna. And if there's anything else that you want to see us cook or talk about or prepare, just drop a comment on the website, and we'll look at doing that for you.